Jonny Arkade, yeah, Jonny Arkade. Whispers, terror shine on the plate. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic color deep inside. Deep inside. Deep inside.
Jonny Arkade, he sees through the veil. Shadow work tales like reading braille. Flip the cards, destiny trails. Accurate hits, no room for fail. Crystal ball vision, deep incision. Darkest corners, precise precision. Tarot in his hand, each decision. Walk the shadows, no derision. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shadow realm, find your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spread, stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shadow realm, find your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spread, stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players.
Check it. Johnny Arkade with the cards in his grip, flipping through decks, giving shadows a clip, healing old wounds like a shaman with a script. Inner child smiles while the tower tips. Yeah.
Eyes closed, he channels the stars, reads your life like a story in the bars. Ace of cups, drinking from fate's jars, making sense of the scars, flipping these memoirs. Johnny's reading psychic binds untwisted, truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted.
Hangman got you feeling stuck. Johnny flips the script, shows you better luck. Chariot, driving futures like a boss. Wheel of fortune spins, no fear of loss.
Queen of swords with your mind sharp and keen. Johnny speaks truth, pulls you from the machine. Star in the spread.
Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Looks like it's on. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. In tonight's live pick a deck reading, we've got the version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it again anymore. The version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore. You've been through some stuff. This reading is going to be about not identifying as that stuff you've been through and not pretending like it didn't happen, but having integrated it in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully in some sort of healthy way. That doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen immediately. The awakening to it might, but the work is just beginning. So let's go ahead and get started. Collective, you ready to do the work, right? Working smarter, not harder, right? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. Okay. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. This is going to be a live pick a deck reading, but if you prefer the traditional pick a deck experience, give me about an hour or so when this is over, and you can expect to see timestamps in the description box as well as pinned in the comment section below. But love to have you joining us live. Welcome. And welcome back if you're returning. And if you prefer that traditional pick a deck experience and you can't wait, you got to have it right now, check the description box below for the pick a deck playlist, the Johnny Arkade Reborn playlist. But yeah, this isn't your traditional pick a deck reading. It Spirit picks the decks here. You'll see what I mean should you stick around, but if you are new here and you haven't already, now would be the perfect time to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment below if you are watching this on the replay. If you're watching this live, that might not be an option yet, but you can subscribe and say what up in the chat, and I'll be sure to welcome you in. And take a look at the poll. Looks like you guys have already started dabbling in the poll, so thank you all for that. It's meant there's no right or wrong answer. They're all right, they're all wrong. It's more a matter of self-reflection. See where you're at now, get you to question yourself. Not, although you shouldn't question yourself. If you like to question yourself, that's a perfect little exercise there for you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I feel like I covered everything so far. Yeah. And then, yeah, you guys will see. You'll see. This version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore.
Johnny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Riding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
Welcome to Johnny Arkade. My bad, I didn't do the top down, but you probably didn't even notice. Legend of Zelda Game & Watch is on. I had this juicing up because she was dead earlier. Let's see. Legend of Zelda Game Watch is on. This is the community chest. We keep this shuffled and off to the side. And as we receive synchronicities throughout the live stream, pull from this deck. It contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time. And then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arkade. You should stick around and check it out. So the situation, it is what it is, whatever you've been through. I don't want to reduce the magnitude of it, but situation, the whatever it is, could still exist, can still be a thing, but you survived it. You're no longer a victim of it. And not in denial that it didn't just like happen. Feel like you can't. You could try or hypnotize yourself or have someone hypnotize you or whatever, but haven't you seen Insidious 3 or whatever? Goldilocks, welcome. Or is it The Conjuring 3? I think it's The Conjuring 3. I get the two franchises confused all the time, but I love them all, so it doesn't really matter. But the point of that is the whole hypnotism thing. It's cheating. Okay. That's ready. Let's go and get started. Level 1. All right. Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. The ultimate RPG campfire card deck. What? Here we go. Oh. Sir, there's a little story that must be told about two young brothers who was put on hold. Let's see. Black Star? No. If you chose no one, the ultimate RPG campfire deck, this is your reading. The version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore. Get right into it, I suppose. Let's see. You'll have to excuse me. Throat chakra out of nowhere. Tickling. My nose started running out of nowhere before this. When will they learn? You have to do better than that. And that's not an invitation. Let's see. It's a warning that even after all that, it ain't enough. Hypotheticals. This is in reverse. Your dreams, your past. So again, though, whatever you've been through, right? It's in the past, right? I mean, that's a fact, regardless of what you've been through. If you're going through it now, I don't get that. This isn't your reading or your pile, but your dreams, your past. things might be, you probably can't forget them if you wanted to. So let's see, if you could remove the risk from any dangerous activity in order to try it once, which one would you choose? Why? I almost feel like some of y'all are in regrets for something you might have done in the past. Are you in regret because you got caught? Are you in regret, or did you get away with it and you don't feel right about it? Why don't you go return all that money you stole from the bank? No, but we got your past. Are there any memories from your past that you would like to let go of? Why do you struggle to do that? I feel like that's exactly the point of this reading, is it not? Your dreams. Who would you like to see humiliated? Would you want to be responsible for that humiliation? How would you prefer they be humiliated? So again, I feel like in the past, maybe you held on to resentment, have a hard time forgiving or feeling like someone deserves this or deserves that. And maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they deserve worse than what you could possibly muster up on your most evil scheme, if it was like your duty here on this planet. But I feel like in just feeling that they need to receive that punishment, that restriction, you're holding yourself back. You're staying. I'm not saying that it was okay what they did, or it was okay that you went through it, or that you didn't go through what you went through, or it wasn't this, or it wasn't that, it wasn't terrible. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying, and I'm not saying that by letting this go, you lost. They won. I'm saying by not letting it go, you lost. You lose. They win. Your dreams. What is a dream you once had, and what made you give up on it? Now, this is what you should be dreaming about. If you're dreaming about that. Why did you want it in the first place? Did you forget about this dream because you wanted this so bad? Empress C, welcome. Ooh, draw 2. That's wild. Your companions. What is something that you feel has become your responsibility within your group? Do you appreciate or resent the responsibility? How has it impacted you? Now, is it truly your responsibility? Your world. If you could travel through a region just for the scenery, where would you go? I would say use that as a mental travel guided meditation type thing right now. Go there right now. You see it, right? You smell it, right? You can hear the ocean waves crashing or whatever. What makes this a dream destination? The fact that you've never been there, the fact that you want to go there and you're not there, the fact that you've been there before, you know it exists, but you're not there. Why is it nightmares on Elm Street? You want to go to Elm Street? I'll go with you. I'm down. Go see my old friend, Frederick. It's been a while. He makes really good waffle fries. Just whoops them up. Fall on the wrist. You got to keep his hands busy, otherwise you'll be up all night. What is this? Your dreams. What is the most frivolous achievement you hope to accomplish? Waffle fries with Freddy Krueger? I got you. Follow me. Why do you consider it frivolous? Why is it appealing anyways? Dude knows how to use a That's how to use a boiler. I'll tell you that. What is this? Roll present. It's in reverse. Because again, your present is what you make it, right? Unwrap that shit. The hell? You want me to open it for you? It's weird. What is something you're proud of, but I've never told another person about? You don't have to tell me, but think about it. Visualize it. Smell it. Taste it. Is there a reason you've kept this to yourself? You kinky dinky you. Would you secretly fall in love with pickleball or something? You don't want anyone to know that you'd spend all your time in the kitchen, but you don't cook anything? What is this? Your present in reverse. What quality do you most admire in others? Do you think you possess that quality? Or are we comparing ourselves? No. No. I just know you get on that pickleball court once, like, might as well just like cancel all your engagements unless their engagements are pickleball. I wish I wasn't right about that. What is this? Your present. Apart from wealth and renown, what satisfaction have you found in the life of an adventurer? What type of reward would you like to see more frequently? That's the type of shit I want you to focus on. And if those types of things you'd like to see more frequently, people suffer or pay or whatever, then fucking go to a state where you can watch the, I don't know, public executions or whatever. That's still a thing, right? Your world in reverse. It needs to be if it ain't. Which historical event do you feel most people have a misconception about? The death sentence. Historical event. I'm just saying. I'm asking for an enemy. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. I said it. Which historical event do you feel most people have a misconception about? Maybe conception? What do they get wrong? Oh, protection is your divine misconception. People don't believe in the Blessed Mother Mary anymore or something. What the fuck? Immaculate my ass. More like immaculate, you know? You know what I'm saying? You My apologies if your name is Mary. Your dreams. Could you ever see yourself as a parent? I just heard a few people say, of course, that's what I want. And some people were like, hell no, at the same time. What would need to change about your life to make you consider starting a family? Or why would you never want a family? I love how I heard both of y'all screaming at me, and it's saying, this reading is for all y'all. All y'all. Again, no wrong answers. Just saying, some people shouldn't have kids, if you know what I'm saying. What is this? We wouldn't have to worry about reducing the population if certain people just wouldn't have kids. Your companions. Choose one of your companions and see how you would introduce them at a grand ball. Gladiatorial arena. Gladiator. Gladiator. Choose one of your companions and say how you would like to introduce them to the grand ball. I mean, I feel like I do that every time I go live. When you guys come in, I'm just like, this is how I want you to welcome you. Like, the only thing missing is like a dozen doves flying behind you as you walk and enter into the room. You wouldn't be able to see them anyways. They're behind you. But everyone witnessing you walk in like Cinderella would be like, who the fuck? Is that the pigeon lady from the park at Central Park? Oh, no, those were doves. Come like 1,000 doves. I got self-love. Your world. What is the best tavern you have ever been to? Lucy's Sage and Sand. I can answer that with confidence. Or, and then there's always, hello, I feel like the word tavern is in the in the name of the tavern. Holy shit. Mine's going blank. What's it called? Holy shit. Hold on, man. Solana Beach. Belly Up Tavern. What the fuck? How was that so hard for me to remember? That's my joint. I've seen so many fools in that joint. I even smoked a bunch of joints in that joint. Some blunts in that joint too. Ancient Kings, welcome. Belly Up Tavern. But definitely got more action at Lucy Sage's hand. I'll tell you that. What is the best tavern you ever been to? What makes or made it special? I feel like to everyone else, it was just like Lucy's. For me, it was like it was something else. It was something else. Well, let's see. Your companions. Who among your companions would you most like to give a makeover? I just saw that show in my mind's eye that my sister used to watch back in the day with the chick with the skunk hair, where they would throw away your closet and trust to give you a makeover. Who among your companions would you most likely give a makeover, like to, and trust to give you a makeover, and why? What about your soul makeover? What about spiritual rebirth? Not spirit cooking. There's enough other Swifts out there doing that shit. All right. What, like Dolly Parton? Get out of here. Who makes the best food in the world? What makes it special? Mexicans? Because it's fucking Mexican food. Empress St. Clair, welcome. Best food in the world. Get the fuck out of here. San Diego Mexicans. Those yellow taco shops with the red roof on them usually ends with O's. Alberto's, Gilberto's. Fucking whatever, man. Toes. Make me curl my toes back, you know, so my eyes roll back in my head like. That was me holding a burrito, by the way. All right, let's see. That was fun, but we're not done. I've had this burning in my guts now for so long. My belly's aching now to say. Stuck down in a rut. It's real and it's been fun, but was it all real fun? What is this? Let's torch a bridge let's burn a bridge we torched 2,000 times before. This time we'll blast it all to hell. I've had this burning in my guts now for so long. My belly's aching now to say. Who makes the best food in the world? It came out again. What makes it special? Carne asada? Jalapenos? I don't know. Fucking A. Magic? Love? The tortilla? I don't know, man. If I knew, I would just fucking make it all the time by myself. Your dreams. In 10 years, what do you think you will miss the most about your life right now? This was in reverse. I have a feeling not much, right? What will you be glad to leave behind? It's real and it's been fun, but was it all real fun? Level 1. That was your reading. My belly's aching now to say. This jumped out and flipped upright, and it says your past. What is the worst mistake you have made in your time adventuring? Does it impact you today? I would say that would be a really good place to, if you were avoiding it successfully throughout the entire reading of level 1. You can't escape it. All right, 11:22 on the Zelda Game & Watch as we go into level 2. This is your reading. So yeah, it's real and it's been fun. But now it looks like you're fucking done. Huh. Like for real though. It feels like you're done. For real. Oh shit. We're not ready for level 2. My bad. Set change. That was premature. My apologies. It's okay. From the top. I hate being premature. First. Now I'm embarrassed. Now we're ready. Level 2. Even I make mistakes, guys. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I am human. I'm being vulnerable with you right now. Love every part of me, even my mistakes. Especially my mistakes. They're not even mistakes. They're just happy accidents. You need to watch more Bob Ross. Get your life together. All right. 1, 2, 3. No, I feel like this has been won a bunch of times already. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. STARCODES ASTRO Oracle. That song's stuck in my head now. All right. 25, 52, the number 7 can be of significance. Level 2. If you chose the STARCODES ASTRO Oracle, this is your reading. Burping confirmation. Told you. See, we didn't even pull a card yet. We already got confirmations. That or I'm just drinking my coffee too fast. This or the version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore. Resources in reverse. Again, I almost feel like you're not responsible for something that I feel like you've been constantly trying to fix with maybe little to no results, or it requires others to need to put in their fair share or what have you. And I feel like you're no longer doing like the team project all by yourself, just because if you didn't, you wouldn't get an A or whatever. But now you're taking full of it's summertime, baby. Time to sit back and unwind. Shauna J, welcome. Hope you're doing well. '11th house community. Finding your soul tribe or something, or finding it. That usually involves losing, not soul tribe. 4th house home. And 11 and 4, 411. Just let you know. FYI. For your information. Progressions in reverse. Journey in reverse. You're not going backwards. You can't go backwards. How would you go backwards? What are you, Michael Jackson? You moonwalking? Moonwalking now? That's cool. I dig it. I fucks with it. What's this? Ascendant entrance. No, see, if you are moonwalking, it's a success. But that's the only backwards movement I feel like you're doing. It looks like you're going forward. And you could be walking on sunshine or moonwalking. I really don't know. Do you know though? I don't know, but do know. Partnership on its side. So yeah, take it as it resonates. But you know what I'm talking about, collective. There it is. Moonwalking, sun shining. Sun is shining. The weather is sweet, yeah. Makes me want to move my dancing feet. 12th house introspection. To the rescue. Here I am. Pisces in reverse, sensitized. Dude, wanting to know y'all. Dude, do you understand? The answer is no. You don't stand under me. You comprehend. Leo, shine. And relationship. Whoa. I've had this feeling in my guts now for so long. It's called alignment, motherfucker. Now you don't give a fuck because you tear shit up. And you're gonna tear more shit up. We got exploration. Yeah. You're just getting started. And you just know what's up. Mystery in reverse. Dude. I feel like it's just getting better from here. Here on out. This is like you've got to have some sort of fruits of your labor, evidence of your hard work paying off. How many pages we got in this bitch? Progressions, journey, 128. So 128. Let's do 130. Let's do 120. 30. 2030. Soul Scribe Tribe. Welcome. Sun walking, sun sprinting, moon walking. I don't know, man. 11:30 on this other game I watched. That's 113. What could it mean? Hearing comment in my mind's eye. And on the count of 3, go, go, go. And on the count of 3, we've got 9, we've got 70, and we've got 10. So 89. 87, 88, 89 is midheaven, pinnacle. Oh. The midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The midheaven is the highest point of the chart where the sun would be at midday. Weird. High noon up in this motherfucker. The most public, visible point of the chart acts like the flagpole on top of your personal castle. Now I'm seeing the end of every castle in Super Mario Brothers. Action. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it is your own. Actually makes you happy and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. What's this reading called again? The version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore. Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice where it is still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. Oh, fuck. I see what's going on here, Penguin. You may need to go back to hidden dreams. Remember the cards in the previous campfire deck? Or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. Thank goodness. Otherwise, they'd probably do it. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midheaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take the next step in that direction. Not a first step. It says a next step in that direction. Challenge traditions, other people's expectations, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. Gift. Underneath, I really love him. Underneath it all. It's just everything on top that they don't love him. Gift. Underneath all worldly sense of ambition is the soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. The call of the wild, you know. Hello! Werewolves in London. Oh, goodness. Hold on. We're not done. It's done with story time. Okay. Werewolves in London. Midheaven, huh? So you're halfway there? We're halfway there. A prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Shouldn't swear. Gemini. Cross-pollinate in reverse. Make it, I trust. Debilitated discomfort. Cross-pollinate in reverse. Discomfort. I feel like, yeah, nobody got time for that. That's the past. It's in reverse. You're not repeating old cycles. The bees work together. They help keep us alive, pollinate the world or whatever. They work in coordination for the queen or what have you. These people are like, I'll go over here, you go over there. Hey gang, we should split up. Okay, Fred. Isn't that Freddy Krueger? I feel like Fred from the, not Flintstones, but Fred from fucking the mystery team or whatever. His freaking Freddy Krueger trying to split the whole team up so that they can all die. He just wants to get down on freaking homegirl. We got Mercury messages. I've seen it a million times. Pisces in reverse. Sensitize in reverse. Yeah. Now someone cares all of a sudden. Link gets the silver arrow. What, silver lining? Someone sees something now and they're like, okay, I fucks with it. Juno, partnership. Journey in reverse. You never thought you'd be doing what you're going to be doing here in the future collective. And you're going to be loving every fucking second of it. And that's what you get for not believing everyone saying that you should be doing that, or you should be doing this, or you got to be doing this, or you got to be doing that. I feel like that's not correct. Arrival, review. I don't know what it is you got coming in, but it looks good for you. Motion, Mars. It's not only in motion, it's coming right for us. You know, think about, I forget the name of the dinosaur. It's like, they flock together. They run in flocks. Well, they're flocking this way. Level 2, that was your reading. You're manifesting, and you might want to get behind something so you don't get trampled to death like Mufasa. I've seen it a million times. And I don't fast forward to that scene because it's important. People don't forget. You need to alchemize that shit. You know it's bad when you fast forward in Bambi and shit. Like, just don't fucking watch it. If you can't watch it in its entirety, you shouldn't be watching it. You can't just like rip out chapters of a book. What is this, the Bible? Are you gonna hide it under the Vatican or something? That would be weird. Like, we deserve to know everything, you know? Why would you withhold pertinent information for all your decision making skills? I mean, duh. It's ridiculous. I've seen it many times. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. Back to basics here. I don't know if that's a good oh man ancient or if it's a bad oh man, but either way. Oh man. Or was it like a oh man? Or ooh man. I took it more as like a oh man. I didn't know if it was like a ooh child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh child, things will get brighter. Oh, keep your head up. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's a good ooh man. Oh, yeah. I feel it. Seen it. All right, level 3. This is your reading. I wasn't premature this time. I want you to finish first. I'm a gentleman. The version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore. Thank God that's over. I mean, am I right? I could say that again. Thank God that's over. I mean, am I right? Could say that again. All right. Enough of the dad jokes. It's time to be serious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. That's too much tarot in one marrow. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 1. A 2. A 3. 1. What did I say? Where did I start? Was it here 1, 2, or was it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Where did I start? Was it the? You guys could totally lie to me, and I'm trusting you. Was it 1 or 1? 1 or 2? You can say 2 for sake of my question. Was it 1 or 2? Because I forgot. And some of you, if you don't know, you could just rewind it and then come back and then tell me. Well, but I landed on 1. 251 521. I'm sorry. 251 215 521 512 and 125 and 152 can all be of significance. Do over. Oh, you don't want either of the supernatch? I should do over. That's why I always repeat it a bunch of times. Son of a bitch. It was that last minute change up. Screwed me all over. Screwed me over. I'm pretty sure it was this. Because I wanted to make sure, yeah, there was too much tarot. So yeah, it was supernatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what it was. Damn it. Nice try, Ancient Kings. This It's good television, man. Like, we need more shit like this. This is like chick shows that are like tolerable for men. If anything, we have to explain to the women the funny Star Wars jokes and innuendos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Back on track. Empress knows what we're talking about. All right. It's like every dude is like, whose chick watched this is probably like, why are you watching that stupid show? Like, not knowing the whole time that their chick wants to like bang both of these dudes. And it's like, hate on it. Hate on the show. Hate on it. Keep on hating. I'm going to Comic-Con. Like, yo. I'm just letting you know. This dude was in a soap opera, for crying out loud. Okay. Supernatural, join the hunt. Level 3. This is your reading. The version of you that survived it isn't the version that has to live it anymore. Ancient Kings is what I'm talking about. You guys want to get some from your chick? Watch this shit with her. You know what I mean? And wear like a flannel or something. And, you know, be making up some pie and shit. She'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Put a salt circle around her. Be like, stay in this circle, whatever you do. Trust me, it works every time. Panties just like disappear. Never mind taking them off. 1144. You know what I'm talking about. Spirit said that's the truth. You know what I'm talking about. I've been single 3 years. Hey, perfect. Empress, see, you just missed the best part. I'm just kidding. You can watch it later. But it was really good. Down to the community chest confirmation. Michelle knows what I'm talking about. Oh, goodness, Michelle. Stop it. Now you're pissing me off. She does that. She tries to make me jealous. Star in reverse. Interesting. Oh, that's that douchebag who you can't trust. That was like the first angel we meet in like season 2. And it's like, yeah, angels aren't that good. I love that actor though. He's in a bunch of awesome stuff from like my childhood and shit. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's nothing good about this. Angelic being. The star in reverse sounds like Lucifer. Sounds like meatless hot dogs. You know? Morning star. Okay, let's see. What is this? Luciferian cuisine. Only the devil could muster up something like that. Page of pentagrams. The world, yeah. Participating in rituals. Morningstar hot dog down. What's worse than a pig intestines stuffed full of lips and assholes? Fake pig intestines stuffed full of plastic and fucking God knows what else is in that thing to taste like a hot dog. Empress knows what I'm talking about. This is how we got fucking bands like fucking Fred Durst. And why is the name Fred so significant? Today we had Freddy Krueger, we've had Fred Durst, we've had Fred Flintstone. Frederick, you gotta go, man. You did it all for the nookie. So you can take that cookie and stick it up your... We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Ain't no time for any limp biscuits around here. Right? Only flaky Grands biscuits. Bitch. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. This is the Lucky Rabbit's foot. This ain't luck, the magician. This ain't luck magic. Like, you have 3 wishes. It's like, I just wish I was lucky all the time. Like, that's so, like, you got to make it more dangerous. It's got to come with some sort of kicker. You know what I mean? Like, you can just be lucky all the time. What if you're, like, against, like, the horse in last place? You know what I'm saying? Like, the odds are 12-1 payout, man. You can't bet against yourself if you always win or whatever. Gosh, it's difficult. The Hermit in reverse. What do we do in this situation, collective? We want to come on top, but we can't cheat. We don't want to manipulate. These guys who offer advice are not worth the advice. These ghost chasers are just that. Mocking, mimicking you. They might have all the recognition or the subscribers or something. Ooh, 3 of Swords. I love how I've never seen this 3 of Blades. I can honestly say that because I would have noticed that it's literally the 3 of Swords heart. But I've never seen this. And who is that chick? That's not freaking, no, that's a vampire. I thought that was Chuck's sister or whatever. But no, someone's seeing, I feel like maybe what you were up against or who they really are. That they're fake. Copycat ass cats. The Chariot. Yeah. Nice try. Come again. Temperance. Yeah. Someone is totally jocking your style, stealing your fucking style. This could be a friend that it's like their life is so good and it's only because they pretend to be you. It's like what's it called? What do they call it? Destiny swapping or whatever in the industry that I'm in. But no, according to my niche, the lingo, the legalese. But no, it's more it's just a copycat. And people believe them even though it's fake, even though it's the next best thing, if that. If that. I think there's 13 pages in this book. But just to, well, there's more than that. But as far as cards go, yeah, 113. Yeah, let's do it. 113. We're going to do 120 because the 12 is short. Just shy one. Chi-town. Shy-one. Chiron. Huron. Someone falling short. And they're okay with that. $16 and $80. Yeah. 96. Turn to page 88, y'all. 96 is the 7 of Blades. Is that Ruby? From the moment the Winchesters, meet Demon Ruby. It's clear she's up to no good. Ruby masked. This is actually like the hot version of Ruby. Like she's got the brunette hair or whatever, and she's like in panties, and Sam's banging her. Yeah, that's pretty hot. It's clear she's up to no good. Ruby masterfully seduces and manipulates Sam, hooking him on demon blood and eventually convincing him to kill Lilith, thus releasing Lucifer from the cage and starting the apocalypse. Let's see, he'll do that to you, man. I tell you. The 7 of Blades indicates sneaky behavior and betrayal. This tarot card advises you to stay vigilant and listen to your instincts. If you get the feeling someone's not being entirely honest with you, trust yourself and investigate the situation further. No assumptions. And in the last reading, we're talking about gathering those clues. Reversed. While the upright 7 of Blades indicates lying and trickery, Reversed, this tarot card suggests you're not being honest with yourself. Is there a personal truth you're not letting yourself acknowledge? Seven of Blades, reversed, indicates lying to yourself will only cause you grief. Being honest is the only way to grow and move forward. And again, this is about the version of you are now who survived a situation. It doesn't have to be the version that has to live it anymore. So Ruby, your demon person that got you hooked on their demon blood or whatever, it can be clear that they're not for you. You might have a hard time forgiving this energy. The truth is, like, the thing about Ruby is, demon or not, there were times that because Sam showed her love, right? She came through and helped them out. She didn't have to do that shit, but I do feel like that's because there was love in Ruby, right? It's just they're under threats and oaths, and a deal is a deal, and it's a fucking demon, you know? It's a demon. But yeah, she was hot. Let's see. I'm going to do some more cards, but I do want to do one more page before we close out with the spread. $30 and 19 again. 30, that's 49. Minor, 49er. 48, 49. The moon. Moonwalker, remember? Hey, look at that. It's Gabriel. The trickster. It's Loki. It's Loki. The trickster shapeshifter energy. But, you know, Archangel Gabriel. That dude knows how to have a good time. The moon. Gabriel is the ultimate trickster, a master of illusion. The moon represents deception, hidden agendas, and the idea that nothing is ever what it seems. Upright. The moon indicates there's more going on than meets the eye. I don't know what you're talking about. Things aren't what they seem to be at first glance, so stay vigilant and analyze situations carefully to figure out what's really going on. The Moon Tarot card suggests you trust your intuition and investigate any hunches or gut feelings you may have. 11:55 on this other Game & Watch. Yeah, don't let this reading be confirmation, not like, what? They're cheating on me? No way, I didn't know. This isn't your reading. No one's cheating on anyone. All's fair in love and war? That's what I just heard. Close only counts in horseshoes and grenades. Intuition, investigate any hunches or gut feelings you may have. And again, trickster energy, Ruby was trickster, tricking Sam, manipulating Sam. Releasing hellspawn of Satan, you know. It's a whole thing. Reversed. The moon reversed represents worry, paranoia, and fear. But are these feelings based in reality? Or are you letting anxiety get the best of you? Take a deep breath and step back and look at the situation with fresh eyes. What do I always tell you guys? Look at it with fresh eyes. You got this. Take a step back and look at the situation with fresh eyes to gain a more balanced perspective. Okay. You already know that. Just reminding you. I just heard, wake up. Little Susie, wake up. Wake up, a little Susie, wake up. You sleeping in? No, let Susie sleep. She looks so peaceful. Wake Susie up. What are you talking about? Queen of Pentagrams. Who's this now? I feel like it's the art, though. It's hard to discern some of these characters, but why is she in a throne and looking all badass and hot? I don't know who that is. But it's Queen of Pentacles, Pentagrams. I feel like this is you in your power. Wow. 7 of Cups. Again, with the... I'm almost getting High Priestess energy with all that secret shit we were talking about with the moon energy. I'm almost getting like secret society. Not that you're a keeper of secrets or you tell gossip or whatever. He said, she said. You just know shit. You just know shit and you keep it to yourself because not everyone's supposed to know this shit. It's like we put the alcohol on the top shelf so the kids can't get to it. You know what I mean? And then when they start to get older, we got to hide it even better because then they start filling up the vodka halfway with water or something. Like they don't know you don't know what the goose tastes like. What is this? Kettle 1. Next thing you know, it's kettle none. You know what I'm saying? Page of Bones in reverse. You know what I'm talking about. Wow, the Hierophant. Whoa, that's Bobby. Bobby. Digi. She's a reaper and she'll reap your ass for talking shitty. Literally the last episode I watched last night. He got fucking Cass X86 her ass. She's a strong believer that in what is dead should stay dead. And that's why she can't stand Sam and Dean because they keep coming back from the dead. Is that Charlie? No. Oh, this chick. I forgot about you. You forgot about me. This chick was really badass for a little bit, and then the devil made me do it, and then she got her ass kicked. I forget what her name is, though, but she thought she could just do whatever. And then good old Alistair over here. Oh, I just met this dude, this Men of Letters dude. They are a little less forgiving, sympathetic. Little less sympathetic for leaving people behind, leaving witnesses. Sam and Dean have this thing where, and then Ruby's a good example, right? And then for Dean, it's that's why the Men of Letters from Russia or whatever have an issue with them because they leave people behind. They don't take everyone out like it should be zero tolerance, right? According to the Men of Letters. If they're a vampire, they die, which is interesting because that was like what Sam and Dean's initial kind of creed was in the very, very beginning until they had these circumstantial situations. Like that's like them having a strong stance on abortion. And then all of a sudden they go pro-choice because that shit's circumstantial. So it's like opinions changing, situations where it's like, it didn't affect them before, but now, and it's like seeing that maybe something isn't so cookie cutter after all. The devil in reverse. So yeah, I almost feel like you've been judged for something that you were a victim or victimized in. And again, I feel like if you had your way, you would have just freaking 86'd them because it's like they don't deserve to breathe or whatever. But, and I'm not saying you're like, would murder them. I'm just saying as far as their existence in your consciousness, your quantum fucking matrix, they're dead to you. Ace of Blades. That's what I mean. King of Pentagrams. Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. Crowley style. Like, but yeah, it's like the Emperor in reverse. Again, I feel like you are earning your stripes, skipping belts, skipping classes. Yeah. And you're just like, so, how you doing, Sally? Over by the fucking water cooler. And you really mean it when you're asking Sally how she's doing. You're like genuinely excited to hear what she has to say in response. And she's like, why do you even care? You're like, because I care. It's my job. Protect and serve, bitch. But no, this is that chick that like totally was into Dean and was like, and that's totally Dean's kid, and she acts like it isn't, but it's like whatever. She's very much like a twin flame of Dean if you think about it. 343 on her address. I just noticed that. 343. Like been through similar things, but from different worlds, finding that common ground, not a trauma bond, but a common ground, common understanding, maybe on like that there's exceptions to the rules sometimes. Not that you should have an exception because you're entitled, but there's always like a gray area that it's like something just, it ain't one size fits all. Like your mom's waistband. It's one size fits most. You know what I mean? They got to change the fucking tag on that shit. Clothes only counts in horseshoes and grenades, man. Exceptions to the rule. Drawstring my ass. Or like jump rope. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh shit. Yeah. That's right. I just talked about your mother. The one that you don't call often enough. I'm just kidding. For real. Okay. The Emperor in reverse. I don't care what your mom says about you. I love you. She clearly doesn't know how much you resemble her. My boy was just like me. My boy was just like me. In the cats and the cradle and the silver spoon. Four of Bones, Emperor in reverse. I almost feel like, again, now I'm getting a masculine energy that is trying to stabilize themselves. Ace of Bones in reverse, but it's like there can be, I am getting like a wobbly table due to the tower. This could be something. There's Chuck's sister, the darkness. Someone, I feel like the darkness is releasing something that, again, I feel like it might be broken. This could be a vehicle that you've had forever. It's paid off and it's been in the family. It's not baby, some supernatural. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But it would be something that it's maybe time to let that couch go. Let that table go. Let the table go. When it comes to it being all wobbly, like, not that it needs to be destroyed or thrown away. Because to someone, they could, I don't know, fold a piece of paper a few times, shove it under there. But you deserve something that I don't know if you talk yourself out of it. You don't need no table. I have a perfectly good table right here. Don't play marbles on that table. What is this? The Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah. Not a good table for marbles. You're supposed to play marbles on the concrete anyways. But who plays fucking marbles anymore? Get out of here. Someone lost their marbles. Page of Bones. Yeah. No one plays marbles, Johnny. Dude, marbles was badass. The cat's eye. Well, I mean, who's with me? The cat's eye marbles. I used to just stare at those things for fucking ever. If you had a cat's eye like shooter, oh, dude, it's like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Little glass balls just on the concrete. Again, it's but from the same cloth, but not each other. I'm getting Frankenstein, integrating that shadow again with the darkness here and King of Pentacles in reverse, aka King of Hell. No, I feel like you've been to hell and back, and it's like you're not going back there. You know it too well. And you're like, and if anyone gets in my way, you're going to regret it. And I'm going to enjoy it. This is going to definitely hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. Wow, the devil. Wow, Rowena, the high priest, this is going to hurt you more than it hurts me. You even got some allies helping take down these bastards. We got the world in reverse. Oh, man. There's a whole different ball game now. That's a whole different ball game, collective. Level 3. That's your... They don't even... That's your reading. They don't even wanna. You'll have them licking on the floor with their tongue. And that's if, you're in a good mood. That's because you feel sorry for them. Wow, look at Cass. I feel like that's your energy after listening to that reading. You're like, maybe he's got a point. Cass is back, baby. What's he saying? I love his callback when he's like, shit butt. Hey, ass butt. That's fun. I realized you guys get your names from popular, what was it? From famous pop stars or something. It's like, thank you, Agent Beyonce. So fucking awesome. He is my absolute favorite. Cass is my favorite, and his range of acting is crazy. It's so crazy, especially when he does Lucifer. He does such a like all the other people that get like possessed by Lucifer. Some of them do all right, but they're usually just become like an over actor of whoever that guy or girl is. But no, Cass kicks ass. It's like, why is it like that? I get it. Okay. Okay. Level 4. This is your reading. The version of you that survived it isn't the version that needs to live it anymore. Let's put these back in case we get a book out here. Just in case we get a book. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the Future Oracle. Oh. It's not an actual Back to the Future Oracle deck. It's a Jonny Arkade custom deck, but it is. I have made it the Back to the Future Oracle. Is the point of my tangent. Beetlejuice. You can go over there. Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. There we go. And it was already like there. How fun is that? Two, 5, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. The number 7 again. 7 again. Okay. 12-12 on this other game of watch. Uh-oh. I have a feeling level 4 is about the ones who aren't coming. I feel like this was probably sad for a while. Sad, sad, sad. But maybe you're coming to terms with this or have come to terms with this. But level 4, the version of you that survived it, isn't the version that has to live it anymore. Do not identify as whatever this is that you've been through. Just know that you've been through it, and we don't want to go through that again, right? Why would we want to go through that again? Why would we put ourselves through such a mess? Phone is one step away. Some Eric Clapton for that ass. Saturn in Pisces. 8 of Cups. My nose is running. I'm sorry, guys. 2 of Wands in reverse. Great spot. Mars and Aries. Alignment. Choices. This is in reverse. Heaven one step away. Something that, again, isn't aligned. Someone not coming with you is finally like, roads where we're going, we don't need roads, right? What is this? I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry, Mr. McFly. I meant I was just I was starting on the second coat. 7 of Swords. So yeah, someone's so full of shit. I feel like it's passive aggressive. Now, Biff, don't con me, right? It's a con energy and you don't need it. Divine timing in reverse. And again, I feel like you've been putting up with it for a long time. And now you're no longer. King of Wands. No, that's King of Swords. Fire. Air. Intellectual. Noble. Marty. I didn't invent the time machine for monetary gain. So again, I feel like you had to be the bearer of bad news for someone and or called someone out that they're doing something for the clout or whatever. Look at this. Earth, fire, air, fire, willing, forceful. Someone's a bully. Someone's a cyber bully. Spiritual bully. And you call them out. Mercury, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And someone that probably thought it was a good idea to call someone chicken or whatever. Hey Biff, what's that? What's this? Queen of Swords in reverse. Water, air, independent, survivor, committed, truth seeker. This is in reverse. Someone's in denial and they're mad. And again, I feel like someone's like, must be nice or whatever. And how she's like kind of begging for donations so we can fix the clock tower, which we go to the future. We know that they never fixed the clock tower. So was this just some fake ass scheme to get your money? And that woman in real life passed away. So rest in peace, lady. But save the clock tower. A lot of times they hire and recruit people to go out there and like a fireman holding a boot to raise money or whatever. But they don't, that money doesn't always get to wherever it is you were hoping it would go to. How about a ride, mister? Oh, are you a sight for sore eyes? So again, 10 of Cups. I feel like someone is playing a role so they don't lose your contributions, your generous contributions. And I feel like it's your time, your attention, your energy, your currency, your frequency. There it is, Pentacles. Finally, that's what I was saying. Like, it's your time, your attention. That's your currency. How much love do you make an hour? I mean, not physical love, but shit. If you have an answer for that, I'd love to know what it is. But I mean, you produce abundance. Venus in Virgo. How much love do you make in an hour? You're a busy girl. She's from the streets. Venus in Virgo. You gotta fulfill a quota. payoff, comfort. Marty, you're acting like you haven't seen me in a week. I haven't. So again, I feel like time might be flying by for some of y'all who are doing what you're passionate about, doing what you love. And I feel like monetary compensation, profit, even capitalism is a byproduct of your success. Byproduct. You're just doing what you probably have felt insecure about for a long time, but are so much better and confident at it than a lot of everyone else. Three of Swords, Saturn, Libra, mental anguish, letting go. Clara, I've got to say goodbye. I'm going away. I'm afraid I'll never see you again. Again, I feel like you got to say this to the bullies. By now, you should have no problem saying goodbye to these energies. Because this is Doc talking to the woman he loves, saying, I gotta go. I can't be with you. It'll rip the fucking universe in half. So I gotta bounce. She's like, oh, I know. Why can't you just be honest with me? Emmett. He already knew she wouldn't believe him. He's like, fine. We built the time machine. I'm from the future. That didn't go very well. Seven of Pentacles, Saturn, Taurus, persistence, reward. You gotta come back with me, Marty. Wow. Back to the future. See, it's like, wow. I don't know if someone isn't paying enough attention to what they should be loving and is like codependent on you. See, he did need Marty. That was before he knew Clara and all that. And all that had to happen in order for him to meet Clara. See, Doc wasn't doing this for monetary gain. He was doing it for a greater perception of humanity. He wasn't trying to find love. But you know how love works, right? Collective. It finds you. We can't help who we love. It might even Mandela affect the name of that fucking canyon 40 years in the future. Or a century. I mean, they were in the Old West. What was the name of that ravine? Did you say Clayton Ravine? Yeah, why? No reason. You got to come back with me, Marty, to the future. It's like, I'm saying you need to get back on track to that future that you're manifesting. It's for whatever reason, this version of you that survived whatever it was. It's like, I don't know if you feel like going back would be easier. It's easier in the cage. At least you know what to expect. So if someone's begging you to come back and get into a cage, I wouldn't do it. If someone's telling you to come back because there's so much more to explore to life than you thought, even if you don't see that, but they do, I feel like that's someone that you might want to consider trusting. Because what about these people that promise this and that and tell you what you can expect, and then they fall short of that? And it's never what they said it was, ever. When has it ever been? What about when you say something and do you do it? Do you sometimes maybe find yourself surprising yourself at how good of a job you did? Do you find yourself patting yourself on the back? I wish I could pat you on the back, because you're doing a fantastic job. I just have a feeling there's not a lot of maybe backstabbers, not batters around you. I just don't think I could take that kind of rejection. See, that's the good thing about getting all these people out of your energy, that you could give a fuck about if they get rejected or if whether or not they like what you are doing. And I feel like that what I want here is like, if they don't matter, why does this random stranger matter? They don't, right? Present your work to someone that seemingly doesn't affect the way you perceive yourself, because if this person's opinion, who doesn't matter, is what keeps you feeling like, yeah, you're right. Why is that guy right? Their opinion sucks. And then you're like agreeing with something that's not even true. Especially if they're like critiquing your music and this person don't have a fucking rhythmic harmonic bone in their body can't keep a note to fucking save their life. Not even a sticky note. Not even a sticky note. Those are meant not to move. But no, you can't even keep that note. Mercury, Taurus, hard times, lack, 1.21 gigawatts. Scott. All we need is a little plutonium. And it's, again, this is in reverse. It's like, you're getting it now. And you can't argue with me and say, I don't know what it's like in 2026, but you can't just walk into a 7-Eleven and get plutonium, because I'm pretty sure you can just walk into a 7-Eleven and get plutonium. It's like in the ice cream or whatever. Just put it in the. That's what this person. Don't eat the 7-Eleven ice cream. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just kidding. I'm all about 7-Eleven shit. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for 7-Eleven throughout my like teen years. That was like my refrigerator. Could you imagine having your own refrigerator? It's like a vending machine, and you have to pay just to get fucking milk out of the fucking fridge. That was my high school days. But case of wants. You're like, shit, I can live off a fucking Mountain Dew Code Red and some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I'll be good for a few weeks. I've lived off worse. You're a slacker. See, again, I almost feel like people are saying that whatever you're doing is stupid, isn't working, or you should do this or you should do that, which is crazy, because what you're doing is obviously, I don't know you. I can't see your face. I can't look into your eyes and see if you're lying to me. But obviously, whoever I'm talking to, whoever's reading this is, you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what good results look like. It's like if you started doing sit-ups and everyone's like, oh, you'll never get six-pack abs. And then now you got like six-pack abs. It's like people are going to start to feel really fucking stupid for not having agreed that, hello, you want six-pack abs? What do we do? Oh, some crunches? Let's start there. We'll talk about the milkshakes and everything else later. But it just, again, Earth Angel, will you be mine? 2 of Cups, Venus and Cancer. So now all of a sudden, I don't know, maybe you got that six-pack abs. You got the muscles. OBS studio just disconnected. Oh, great. We're back. Looks like we're back. Are we back? Should we be back? Can you guys see me? I can get some thumbs ups or something. It's, no. OBS didn't like my last channel message, I guess. Was it no, glitchy? Is it better now, though? Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, it was in the very beginning, too. Remember? I was like, that's the best. You're going to have to do better than that. And that's not an invitation. But see, they so mad. It's real and it's been fun. But was it all real fun? Let's burn a bridge we've torched 2,000 times before. 88 miles per hour, Marty. This time we'll blast it all to hell. Opportunity, potential. What is that song? Was it Sabotage or something like that? I feel like there's a few songs with that title. I know it's Green Day. I know it's on Dookie. Dookie, Green Day. Lyrics. But was it all real fun? Info D. Something's on my mind. Yeah, it's the final hit. It's the last track on the. That's why I don't know the name of it. FOD. Something on my mind when it's all set. That's not it. Hold on. That is it, but I want the lyrics. Oh my god. AI, I swear to God. FOD. Green Day lyrics. I wonder what that's an acronym for. Fuck off, dude, or something like that. Something's on my mind. It's been for quite some time. This time I'm on to you. So where's the other face? The face I heard before. Your head trips boring me. Let's nuke the bridge we torched 2,000 times before. This time we'll blast it all to hell. I've had this burning in my guts now for so long. My belly's aching now to say. Stuck down in a rut of dislogic and smut. Outside of you well hid. When it's all said and done, it's real and it's been fun. But was it all real fun? Let's nuke a bridge we torched 2,000 times before. This time we'll blast it all to hell. I've had this burning in my guts now for so long. My belly's aching now to say. You're just a fuck. You can't explain it because I think you suck. I'm taking pride. I'm telling you to fuck off and die. I don't know. I can't hear that part. I've had this. I think you suck. I'm taking pride. I'm telling you to fuck off, and I don't know how that last part is. Now I need to hear it because I heard the whole fucking thing, and then the end was a little shoddy. 12:30 on the Legend Zelda Game & Watch. Look, 88 miles per hour. I've never seen such a confident, awesome, you know what you're doing, get the fuck out while you can. And it's not survival mode, but it's more like time to create, and this person ain't helping with that. 88 miles per hour. You might have to just do something without announcing it. A sacred truth light bulb moment. It's in reverse. Wait a minute, dog. Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean? Someone I feel like keeps questioning something, even though there's so much proof. And I feel like you need to just follow your gut now for so long. Your belly's aching now to say, I'm afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations. Well, that's the thing. Never mind all these fools. The challenge here is you need to confront self and get out of your own way. And remember in the very beginning, when we were pulling STARCODES, ASTRO, Oracle, and we had 11th house and 4th house were the first two cards we pulled out tonight. 11, or 1 and 1, but that would be 11. 11th house, opportunity, 88 miles per hour, Marty. Potential. And again, don't question it. You know it. And 4 of Clubs in reverse, Moon in Cancer. I'm afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations. What confrontations? You confronting you? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Switching timelines. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Peace. At last. Aries, Venus energy, level 4. That was your reading. It's real and it's been fun. But was it all real fun? Oh, good stuff. Okay. Isn't that great, Ancient? As soon as you think you got it all figured out, boom, next chapter. So yeah, I feel like you, if anything, If you would, this is almost like selling a losing stock. And if you would have sold it earlier, I feel like you're still making out, but you would have made out sooner, better if you got out earlier. But you're still up is kind of how I'm seeing that, or like even what you're getting selling low is gonna significantly help. But again, there's that whole, but when I got it, it was worth it. It's like, if you sold all your Beanie Babies, you got 5 trash bags full of Beanie Babies. If you could get $500 for that, not knowing which Princess Diana bears you have or blah, 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 someone's going to have to go out there and slang each and every individual one of those to make their $500 back. And it's like, you're not going to do it. You've been saying you're going to fucking sell your Beanie Babies on Whatnot and fucking TikTok. You ain't selling your Beanie Babies. Let me take these off your hands. I know there's at least a couple Princess Diana bears in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting a fucking storage unit. Like, dude, you can't even afford the storage unit anymore. So it's like someone's trash. It's not trash. It's like someone's unfortunate reality. And hey, I know that there's someone out there with a bunch of Jonny arcades at their house, and I'm talking Star Wars, stand up with the Atari, with like thousands of games, driving games, pinball games, fucking you name it. And it had initial D. You guys remember the game at the arcade that you'd sit and then you get the little card and then you can put it in and remembers like that you're that driver and those are your stats. And initial D was on that shit. 1234 on this other game to watch. Someone else has it, probably don't even know how to fucking turn it on. And it's all because of, don't marry satanic Freemasons, okay? I'm just letting you know. If I would have known, I wouldn't have done it. But you don't find out until later. It's like it's too late to turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love with self. It's real and it's been fun. Was it all real fun? It's okay. It's Nightbot sniped you. I don't know what you said, ancient, but I imagine it was probably very naughty. Whatever it is. All right, let's close the poll. Well, it must have been all caps or something. It does. It gets a little crazy if you get crazy with the all caps. I know some people do all caps, so I did make it a pretty big tolerance, but you must have pushed said envelope. Let's see. Thank you guys for taking the poll. Tonight's poll is the survival habit or, defense mechanism that you're finally realizing you don't need anymore is, now, of course, I'm going to say it in first person for sake of the exercise. The survival habit I'm finally realizing I don't need anymore is blank. And the exercise is, of course, to fill in the blank with what resonates most with you. Okay? No wrong answers, just to check, a temperature check on the collective. The survival habit I'm finally realizing I don't need anymore is 46%, almost half, said always expecting the worst. That doesn't help anyone, huh? If anything, how many times did that manifest? What if you expect the best? Like, that's just it. It's like manage your expectations, but usually before we're even familiar with what that phrase is and what it means and how to do it, we automatically expect the worst. And that 9 times out of 10, like, why are you so fucking surprised that it turned out so bad? Just even if it's for fun, lying to yourself that everything's fine. Start there. But start to make things fine. But again, always expecting the worst. You ever heard of anyone receiving an award on stage being like, I just want to thank fear, regret, remorse, and all that stress and anxiety for getting me where I am today. Oh, and God. Yeah, and God. And some family members. I forget their names. I don't want to leave anyone out. No, you've never heard anyone say that. A survival habit I'm finally realizing I don't need anymore is, and I keep seeing your laughing emojis. Disconnected from OBS again. I'm going to wait till it's not frozen. There we go. Looks like we're connected again. Hey guys, I have blistering fast internet. I reset my computer before I did anything. There was an OBS update. Maybe that's what it is. It was literally an OBS update before I went live. I refreshed, rebooted, did all the goodies. There's no reason why this shit should be disconnecting. So 36% of y'all said the survival habit I'm finally realizing I don't need anymore is staying guarded. Yeah, we're guards. You got your hands up all the time. Like, that's boundaries. That's fear. That's like afraid someone's going to break into your house. So you keep the door dead bolted, all the fucking locks, and you got the chain bolt on there and everything. And it's like, God forbid you order a pizza. You're less likely and motivated to order a pizza. Because it's like, just leave it on the doorstep. It's like, what the fuck you got going on in there, bro? It's kind of creepy. But no, again, I just feel like it's fear, right? Staying guarded, it's in a way it's fear, and you're not allowing things to come in. It's one thing if like you got to close the windows so not to let the insects in. Duh, right? But I feel like it is a matter of being receptive, open to receiving. That's the feminine energy, and still within boundaries. You know, boundaries means you don't just waltz in and you don't have the Amazon guy saying, "Hey, I'm going to put it here on your kitchen table." No, they leave it on the front door. They respect privacy, security. So anyone coming in, you shouldn't have to worry about if they're going to barge in and trespass in your energy. So if you're guarded, they almost have to in order to come in. So if you're wanting new whatever and you're too closed off, there's a good chance that it's like the ice cream man. All you want is an ice cream, and you hear him coming, and you see him in the front, like out the window, and you just hear him driving off. You can hear him going further and further away. And the only reason why you don't have a Batman ice cream with bubblegum eyeballs is because you sat on your hands. You sat on your hands. 18% said the survival habit I'm finally realizing I don't need anymore is putting myself last. See, so some of y'all are getting used to this whole pulling your energy back, putting yourself first. And even when you do that, sometimes you're like, I enjoy fixing things. I enjoy making people happy. I enjoy giving gifts, right? But then you do that to the wrong energies, and it depletes you. And in a way, even though you took action and stepped forward and doing what you truly believe in and what you're standing in your truth, even that sometimes doesn't have the results. And whether we were holding on to a certain expectation, or if the roles were reversed and we received something, we would do something in return. But again, it's equal reciprocation. Some people aren't in a position to be able to give because, maybe they have monetary goals set, and that doesn't mean they're not appreciative of it. I definitely try to make it a point to tithe. Like, I budget for tithing so that when the opportunity arises to tithe, I'm not like, man, I wish I had $5 to give you, homeless man. Sorry. And then there's times where I don't, and it's like I don't feel bad saying I don't have $5. I don't have any money. I'm sorry, because I don't. But when I do, it's like I'll have $10 specifically for just giving away in my wallet. So it's like, and if they're shady and asking, I might just give them $5. But if it's someone selling water, trying to get their hustle on because they're in an unfortunate situation, I'll give them $20. And tell them to keep the water, ask them if I could pray for them, and tell them to keep up the hustle. And then what happens is like blessings come in, but like those are those little intimate kind of encounters that I keep to myself, but only because I know that it works. And it's like, it takes like a conscious like decision you got to make to like do something, like to go from like fucking, what's the dude's name in Office Space? Michael Bolton, locking the fucking thing and afraid of people hearing you listen to I Got 5 on it or whatever, versus lowering the window, turning that shit up, and you don't care if fucking that lady staring at you, Karen next to you in the fucking Ford Focus is looking at you like you just fucking polluted the airwaves. And it's like, fuck that. This is the cut. Get one again is good. You should be in there. Get one again is good. Is basically what I'm saying. Put yourself in the middle. You don't have to be first. You don't have to be last. Just puff puff pass. You know what I'm saying? And then 0%. None of y'all said the survival habit I'm finally realizing I don't need anymore is doing everything alone. So there are things that I feel like require a team. You can't play baseball without a whole team, right? Can't play football without a whole team. You can be the quarterback, and that's fun and everything, but hopefully someone on this team knows how to catch or run or block or all of the above. So depending on what you're doing, I feel like a lot of my collective's journey is actually having to do things by yourself, but I do trust that you're fine with that. That's why I feel like that is 0. And if it does require outside resources, you're not resorting to those that which no longer serve you, that obviously do not contribute to what you are building. They shouldn't understand it, but they should at the very least understand your vision, believe in your vision. And if it's like you're building a house out of sticks and you're the fucking pig who's going to build your house out of sticks because you don't have any concrete or bricks or whatever, and the big bad wolf is coming, this person's just going to trust you enough to go gather fucking wood because they know that whatever you're doing, this is how they can help. What happened to hunters and gatherers? I don't know. Lois and Clark. What do they become? Superman and I don't know, the comic books or something. It's weird. So yeah, a lot of times, even when you're doing a team effort, a lot of it is done. It's an inside job. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a coach and you're able to manage that catastrophe, you're the the conductor of the orchestra. And again, I'm seeing very specifically in my mind's eye, like Bad News Bears, the old one, with what is it? I don't know. What's his name? Mr. Wilson, when he's like a freaking drunk or whatever. It's like them taking on this challenge that requires work, improved all of their lives, everyone involved, and they were all, again, bad news. And the kids helped him. He helped the kids. And these were kids that were obviously not going anywhere. Some of them literally, oh my God. And then even a kid that was, and again, we talked about Freddy Krueger earlier. He plays Freddy Krueger in the remake that wasn't Robert Englund. It was like the remake, just called, I think, Nightmare on Elm Street. And he's the dude with the mask in The Watchmen, and he's also the pedophile. And that's interesting. It's like they hire him for pedophilic roles. But in was it Finding Neverland or whatever? The one with the chick from Titanic and like the pedophile at the park or whatever. It's like a side story going on at the same time as like the main story, but same guy. But he's the kid who's like smokes cigarettes and rides his motorcycle, and they're like, the homegirl goes on a date with them. He's like, I'll play with you guys, but you got to go on a date with me first. And then he beats the shit out of everyone in the mess hall with his tray and fucking Watchmen. That dude is so badass. But I do feel like it was a weird Freddy Krueger, and I can't wait for the new one. Is that out yet? Probably Halloween, right? Robert Englund for the win, yo. Even that fool was in a few episodes of Supernatch. It's all connected, collective. It's all connected. Guys, make sure that if you haven't already, now would be a fantastic time to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment below. It will allow you to do that in about 5 minutes or so. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for you guys who check out the tarotzone.com, the official Jonny Arcade headquarters, where you can find all my merch and the decks and the shadow boxes, and proceeds from my sales go to Stop Child Trafficking, Child Exploitation, a significant portion, in fact. And then save 35% at 80stees.com using discount code ARCTEES35 at checkout. You can scan that QR code. It'll take you right to the website. And be kind, rewind. And ARC25 will get you 25% off at haveanicetrip.com. It's Road Trip Gummies, the #1 selling mushroom gummy. You know what I'm talking about. 25% off that with ARC25 at checkout. And if you scan it, though, it should say, Jonny Arkade give you a discount. And then you just press, I know. And then, of course, save 20% at Bait Smokes. Get you a free eighth. And personally, this is the one I frequent the most personally. But, I do support all these things. And obviously, but I love you guys, and y'all know what time it is. Ancient Chinese secret. And I just remembered I need to refill my cookies. Cookie. In fact, I'm going to put that up here so that I remember when I'm cleaning up. Okay. Was that as good for you as it was for me, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, I know that, Ancient Kings. And I don't mean disrespect for the Nightbot. I know it happened. Like if you type too many emojis or whatever. And again, I put like 30 characters so that it wouldn't happen because it was happening before with other people. Just like, type in like carrots, right? It's like, I don't want it to like discourage you from communicating in the chat. So, but open sesame. So no harm, no foul, bro. No offense taken. Shots, friendly fire, shots fired. Friendly fire. Oh, learn Chinese. It's cut off, but I bet I can still read what it says. Something. I don't know what it says. Something discount. Or broccoli. Something broccoli. Beef and broccoli, maybe? Look, it's cut off. You're cut off. You're cut off. It is beef with broccoli. That's what it is. Ha! Me Chinese, me play trick. Nah, Jonny still figured out that shit. Jailan Nirao. Jailan Nirao. Beef with broccoli. I will totally use that in China if I go. Jailan Nirao. Oh, you want beef and broccoli? You say beef and broccoli like we say beef and broccoli. Lucky numbers are 5, 43. That's 543. And then 24. That's 5432. Let's do it. It's real. Oh, wait, no. These were the ones I already did. Let's cut it. I hear it again. FOD. Was it all real fun? Someone is wishing that they hadn't. And it ain't you, collective. Again, 5, 43, 24, 52, 17. That's our cue. And 11. And again, 11th house, guys. 11th house. Again, from the top. 5, 43, 24, 52, 17, and 11. A lot of 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, and then a 7 thrown in there just to make it fun. What do we got here? Oh, I like this. Short, simple, powerful, and factual. Whatever your career may be, but whatever your gut is telling you, you might want to try seeing how you can make a living doing it, because that might be what you're supposed to be doing or being called to do. You will be able to achieve success in your career. Not a bunch of money, not a bunch of riches and fame. Success. And I said it in the very beginning, what's your definition of success? Shit, what's your definition of career? I wish I knew a definition of how to focus the freaking camera. You will be able to achieve success in your career. I'm going to try it one more time with this hand, hoping that maybe it won't get, I feel like it's just trying to focus on my handsome face or something, and it's like not working. I like to show you guys. I feel like it's part of the fun. But was it all real fun? Jesus Christ. Like, come on, man. But you can see my fucking eyebrow, like each individual fucking hair. You will be able to achieve success in your career. You're just gonna have to fucking believe me. And if you don't believe me by now, I don't know why you'd fucking waste so much time listening to anything I said if you thought it was all just a bunch of bullshit. So I love you guys, and you know how it is around here. We gotta just keep grinding. I love y'all. And if you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you, and God bless you and your beautiful families. I'll see y'all on the next one, Collective. Peace. You will achieve success. This will not ever focus, even though you want it to. Let's see where we're at, y'all. I love you, man. Thank you guys. This is a great turnout. You guys are rad. Shauna J, Goldilocks, Ankita. Yeah. I didn't see Ankita. Welcome, Ankita. Soul Scribe Tribe, Michelle Pagliacci, Empress St. Clair, Ancient Queens, Empress C. 222. It's good to see y'all. I love you very much. Thank you for your consistent showing up. If you guys are rad. And those newcomers, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Hit that notification bell so you get updated with all the latest content. I'll see y'all in 2 evenings. Same bat time, same bat channel. I love y'all, and I'll catch you on the flip side.